Welcome to SCCSC. Today we've got two sovereign citizens getting stopped on the side of the road, and we're going to watch them and try to analyze and understand the limits of human stupidity. In the first video, we're going to deal with an American national. Now, I've done a lot of research into this since then, and we'll get into that as the video plays.
Deputy Morgan, the Volusia County Sheriff's Office. The reason I'm stopping is you don't really have a tag on your vehicle in our state. You got to have some kind of characters or registration. Do you have any information for the vehicle?
State national?
Okay.
Yeah, you see my ID.
Okay. Do you have any other form of ID other than passport?
It's my traveling information. I was just traveling today.
Okay. So you don't have a driver's license in any state?
I'm not required to carry one.
I'm sorry?
I'm not required to carry one because
You actually are. 121 Central. Go ahead and start me a second unit. This is going to be a sovereign citizen.
All right, so he knows what's going on. The cop knows, and I feel like the cops need to get some kind of code. Like, instead of just calling them sovereign citizens, maybe they can call them DA for dumbass, but that's district attorney. So let's talk about these state nationals who have their very own specific flavor of dumbassery. Unlike this lady, many state nationals claim they are not Sov Cits, but they are. But what's really horrible about this entire movement is the online cottage industry that takes advantage of people, lies to them, makes promises that are impossible to keep, and charges them exorbitant amounts of money. So here's a website. It's called State National Academy. If we look at this website, look, for a limited time during a beta phase, you can become a member of SNA with a one-time non-refundable donation for $297 or a deal, $497 for couples. Hours of video and audio training. Wow, that sounds really fun. Access to our members-only group on Truth Social. There's also a right-leaning Christian kind of thing going on with this whole group. Let's look at some of the questions here. So the first one we're going to see is a state national a sovereign citizen? No, we are in no way connected to the movement. They say sovereign citizen is an oxymoron. Okay. As a state national, am I renouncing my American citizenship? This just doesn't even make sense. We are renouncing the citizenship status with the United States government, but no, we are not. And citizenship is, of course, in all caps. Will I lose my Social Security benefits? No. So it's like, yeah, I don't want to be part of this, but also I need the stuff that helps me. Now, this is a real weird one. Aren't we already sovereign? Yes, it is true. As children of God, people are sovereign, but our government no longer operates by the consent of the government. So this is all just nonsense, and you can pay $300 to learn it.
So you've never had an ID, identification card, driver's license in any 50 of the states?
When I was younger, before I became a state national. So
Okay. But before that, did you ever have an ID card anywhere?
I probably did, yes. Yeah.
You probably did where?
In South Carolina.
In South Carolina. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your current registration address?
That's Unit 3060.
You said Palm Beach Gardens.
Gardens.
And what is the zip code there?
Forgot.
That's all right. Okay. Do you have any paperwork for this vehicle saying that it's been registered with the state of Minnesota or Florida, anywhere? Okay. All right. 1252. Yo, I'm sorry. Say that again. I'm half deaf.
It's my certified name.
Okay. No, I'm looking for information on the vehicle.
I'm not required to have registration, sir, so I don't know what you mean.
Do you have any insurance for the vehicle?
No.
Me and my husband paid $500 for a state national course where we watched over 150 hours of videos, and we don't need insurance.
She's not required to carry an ID card.
I've ever seen one of those.
I have not. No, not at all. I'm like, do you have any information? She's like, well, I'm not required to carry an ID card. Here's my passport. So you've never had a driver's license? Well, no, I'm traveling. I'm not required to. Okay. Well, what about like registration information? She's like, I don't have any. I'm like, what about insurance? Never had it. She gave me her information. That's funny though. She's not, like I said, she's not a good sovereign citizen because she has an American passport. She just wrote in here, state national. Do not detain, do not interrogate, conceal carry in all 50 states.
Let me see that. I've never seen
Pretty good.
that.
But she's not good at it. She gave me an American passport and she's got a valid South Carolina DL.
I want to disagree with the cop here in the sense that she's just a bad sovereign citizen. No, there is no such thing as a good or bad sovereign citizen. That's like saying, oh, he speaks the best gibberish. Like, either way, it's all just fucking nonsense.
How about this? What she got in her? How about we just take her ass to jail?
I'm good with it. I just was like, I mean, let me ask.
Oh, no, you can take anybody to jail.
Oh, no, I know I can take her. I just didn't really want to.
I know. and that, in the totality of the circumstances, I think there's a strong likelihood she would not appear in court.
Oh, I 100% agree, but she would abscond.
Which I would just take her ass to jail.
I shouldn't have called him. Alright. Go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me. No. Step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not required.
You're going to step out of the vehicle.
Then I have to call.
No, you don't have to call anybody.
I'm not.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle
I'm not required to
now.
step out of the vehicle.
You are.
I'm
You are
not.
under arrest.
Why am I
Get
under
out of the
arrest?
vehicle.
Why am I
Step
under arrest?
out of the vehicle.
Why do you have your hands on me?
Because you're going to jail.
I didn't do anything
Get out of the
wrong.
vehicle.
I
Let's
didn't
go.
do anything wrong.
Let's go.
Sir, I didn't do
Let's
anything.
go.
Oh my God. Ouch.
Oh my.
Ow.
Come on.
Ouch.
You want to around? You find out.
Come on.
I didn't do
Put your
anything
hands behind your
wrong.
back.
Bring hands behind your back.
Stop.
Stop.
Tensing up.
I didn't do anything
Stop
wrong.
tensing up.
I don't understand what's happening.
You're going to jail is what's happening.
Why? Why?
Because you have an unregistered motor vehicle and you do not have a valid address.
Sir, it's not
No,
this address.
it is not. It is a P.O. box.
I know.
Unless you reside in a post office box, you do not have a valid address.
Listen,
1 Ocean, 21 Central, adult female, 1015. Unregistered motor vehicle. Let's go.
All right, there really wasn't too much more after that. She's pretty peaceful. They have to put her in the truck, of course. They have to tell the lady she was with that she needs to get out of the vehicle and leave, but nothing too dramatic, sadly. Otherwise, I would show you guys. Now, before we get to the next video of another sovereign dumbass dealing with the cop, I wanted to talk about supporting the channel a little bit. We are at 600 around subscribers, and I really want to get to 1,000. So if you're watching this video and you enjoy what you see, and you want to see more, I try to do it every week, maybe more. Please subscribe. I would love to have you as part of this community. Also, we've got the super thanks, the super chats. So if you guys want to send me a tip and support what I do, go ahead, help me out. I also set up memberships, which I'm working on membership icons. But again, if you like what I do here, you want to be part of a community, please subscribe. Grab a membership. We have one starting under $5 a month, all the way up to more fancy ones if you're really looking to support the channel. So yeah, go ahead and check those things out. And you know what? If not, just give it a subscribe, and I promise you'll see that we make some pretty fun stuff here. Now, this next video, it's a bit of an older one. It's another cop stop from a couple years ago. And I think it's interesting because the level of douchebaggery on display here is absolutely out of control. Let's watch.
Yes, sir.
Hey, good morning, sir. I'm with the Texas Highway Patrol. Now, you're stopped today because your speed was confirmed over the speed limit back there. Let's see your license and your insurance, please.
So you're saying I violated some sort of transportation code?
Yes, sir. Speeding.
Okay.
I need to see your driver's license and your insurance, please, and we can talk.
Okay. Well, I'm letting you know that I'm not here in a commercial capacity.
Okay.
I'm not carrying people for a fee, and I'm not carrying any cargo for a fee.
Okay.
I'm actually just traveling.
Right.
So those laws are actually for commercial reasons, not for personal reasons. Not for.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
I just need to see your driver's license and proof of insurance for the vehicle, okay?
Okay. I don't. there's not a crime that's been committed. So
Yes, sir. The speed limit here is 65, and your
Right,
speed was confirmed over the speed limit.
Okay.
You're traveling on a public roadway.
Okay. Again, that is. Make sure we're recording this. That is for. There you go. That is for a commercial vehicle. I'm not a commercial vehicle.
If you wanted to be as dumb as the sovereign citizens, you could play Sov Cit with the Sov Cits. For example, they'll say, this ain't a commercial vehicle. And you could be like, do you take it to work? They'll be like, they'll be like, do you take it to buy things? Have you ever used your vehicle to go someplace and buy things?
Those speed limits are set for commercial vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Am I free to go?
no, you're not free to go.
Okay.
I need to see your driver's
Am I
license.
under arrest?
Technically, this is an arrest. You're not.
Okay.
You are not being
Okay.
placed under
If
arrest
I'm-
and going to jail.
Okay. If this
Sir,
is a custodial
sir,
arrest. This is a
listen.
custodial arrest, right? Okay. What department are you with?
Texas Department of Public Safety.
Okay.
With
What's
the
your
Texas
name?
Highway Patrol.
What's your name?
I'm Trooper Taylor.
Trooper Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Trooper Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Am I under arrest? Is this a custodial arrest?
Yes.
Okay. Can you go ahead and read me my Miranda rights, please? My Miranda
What?
warnings. You said I'm under arrest. Okay, that's the law. Is that now I want you to give me my Miranda warnings
For what reason?
because you said I'm under arrest.
That's right. Like I said, it's a traffic arrest. It's a traffic stop.
Okay.
Okay.
The law doesn't differentiate whether it's traffic or murder. Okay. If I'm under arrest, then you are required to give me my Miranda rights. Go ahead and give me my Miranda rights.
Okay. Alright. As evidence against you in court, you have the right to have a lawyer present to it before and during any questioning by peace officers or attorneys representing the state. If you are too poor to hire a lawyer, you have the right to have a lawyer appointed by the court to advise you before and during any questioning. You have the right to terminate this interview at any time. Now, I need to see your driver's license and your proof of insurance for the vehicle.
Watch this cop's reaction. Watch this reaction. This totally says, like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
Okay. So you said I have the right to remain silent, correct?
Right. You don't have to
Okay.
say anything.
Right.
I need to see your
If-
driver's license and your
Right.
insurance.
Anything I say can and be used against me in a court of law. Is
Right.
that correct? If I give you my driver's license
Mhm.
and I give you proof of insurance, you can use that against me in a court of law. So why would I want to give that to you? I'm gonna
Because
go
it
ahead
is
and
required by law.
No, you just said anything I say can be used against me.
Right.
So if I give you something, it can be used against me. Okay. Why would I give you something that can be used
Because
against me?
it's
You
required
told me
by
that.
law.
No, you told me that was a right. I have the right. So I'm gonna
Okay.
exercise my right to remain silent. I want my attorney since I'm under arrest. Okay. And I am going to exercise the fact that I can't give you anything because you can use that against me.
I'm not trying to use anything against you.
Well, you could, but you could, is the thing. You want to read those Miranda rights again?
Sir, to operate a vehicle on the roadway, you're required to have your driver's license, okay?
Sir,
And you're required to
if
follow
I'm
the speed
under,
limit.
if I'm operating under a commercial reason, okay, not if I am just traveling. I told you I am just traveling in my private conveyance. So that law does not apply to me. So now you don't have probable cause anymore. Am I
Yes,
free
do
to go?
have- No, you are not free to go.
Okay.
Sir,
I suggest you call your supervisor right here because you obviously don't understand the law.
Sir.
You just read me my Miranda rights.
okay.
Okay.
Listen, I need your driver's license and proof of insurance. The faster we do that, the faster we can both get out of here.
Sir. Sir.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're very clear on this. You read my Miranda rights. You want to read them again?
No, sir.
Okay. So I am not going to answer any questions. I'm going to remain silent.
So we've got another one of those guys that is going to remain silent while constantly talking. I ain't going to say shit. And then they just talk and talk and talk and talk. The other thing is this guy doesn't understand that there is such thing as crimes of omission. And in fact, him not giving him his ID is actually a crime in itself. I mean, look, there's lots of these things. Failure to report a crime, negligence, failure to register as a sex offender, failure to appear, right? Failure to provide ID. I don't know the technical term for it, but you can get in trouble for that, failure to ID.
That's fine.
I cannot give you anything because if I give you something, that you can use that against me in a court of law.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Sir,
Do you understand that?
understand what? What's your verbal ID?
Okay. First name is Edward.
That's EDWARD?
Correct.
Okay. So, do you have a driver's license?
Sir, I'm going to exercise my right not to answer any questions.
Okay.
Just as you read my Miranda rights.
Do you have proof of financial responsibility for the vehicle?
I'm going to exercise my right not to answer any questions.
Okay. All right, well, let's see what we got. All right, sir.
Am I free to go?
No.
Okay.
All right, so do you have any suspensions, any warrants on your license right now?
Sir, I'm going to exercise my right not to answer any questions.
Okay. All right, sir. Well, here's the deal. Back there at FM 523, your speed, it was confirmed at 92 miles per hour. Okay? Speed limit here is 65. So you are going to receive a citation for your speed today, okay? Do you have insurance for the truck?
Sir, again.
Okay, I'll check it on my side. Just hang on one second. Alright, sir. You just sign here on the X. And signing here, it's not a plea of guilt. It's a promise to make contact with the court. You're going to make contact with Judge Davis here in Angleton on or before February 6th. All right.
Can I see that?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I disagree with this.
Okay. You're not going to sign it?
I like my attorney now since I'm under arrest.
Okay. So are you going to sign this or no?
I would like my attorney, sir.
Okay. All right, sir. Well, this has all your information on it and what you need to do to be able to contact Judge Davis, okay? There's a phone number and an address on there, okay? All right, sir. Well, just be safe driving, okay? And slow it down a little bit.
My God, this cop had the patience of a rock waiting to erode. That was wild. And of course, in other situations, the cop might not have been so friendly, but he tried to de-escalate. He tried to stay patient, but this guy just kept being a moron. Well, as you can see, it is sunlight coming out here. It's time for me to get to bed. I have to go to work in about 8 hours. Guys, I will thank you every single video, and I'll say it again. Thank you to everyone that watched this and made it this far in the video. There's more to come. Again, subscribe. We got multiple ways to support the channel. I've said this before, but I'd love to wear my glasses on camera, but my lighting is just not correct right now. So I'd love to fix that. Anyways, besides all that, I'll see you guys next week or maybe sooner. There's some other stuff I'd like to talk about, but you know, at the furthest, I'll see you guys next weekend. And besides all that, court is now adjourned.